Hey guys, Jimmy here with the General Expert channel here on YouTube. I have a pretty big job going on right now in which I have to replace all of the baseboards in my entire house. The only problem with that is I don't own a miter saw. I went online and started doing some research. My goal was to spend $200 or less on a really good miter saw. What I learned was there's a lot of different options, including dual bevel compound miter saw, single bevel compound miter saw. Then you have the 10-inch blade versus the 12-inch blade. I did what pretty much everyone else is gonna do, and I went to Home Depot and Lowe's website, and I just basically looked at what they had. I knew right off the bat that I was looking for the big names like DEWALT, Makita, Rigid. What I found with Home Depot was they had a really nice rigid 10-inch dual bevel compound miter saw that was right at that $199 price point. I also found DEWALT had a 12-inch single bevel compound miter saw that was on sale for $199. Now both of their websites listed the list price as $299, and it was on sale, I guess, for like $50 off and then another $50 off, and so down to $199. And the thing about that one was it wasn't in stock at Home Depot, it was in stock at Lowe's. So the only other one I considered was the brand Hitachi. Hitachi had a nice dual bevel compound miter saw, 12-inch blade, that was also $199 on sale. Luckily, when I went to Lowe's, the DEWALT and the Hitachi were sitting right next to each other, and the Hitachi just didn't seem as high a quality as the DEWALT did. I know obviously you can't really go wrong with DEWALT, and there's many people out there who swear by them, but I just wanted to see what else was out there. In the end, I ended up picking up the DEWALT DW715. What's odd is my quest on YouTube to try to find a really good miter saw for a good decent price point, really there's not a lot of videos on these things. So I figured I'm just gonna go ahead and make an unboxing video right now so you can see exactly what comes in the box of this thing. And I'll also make a first use video when I actually start cutting all these baseboards. Without further ado, let's dive right in. The good thing is none of this styrofoam looks broken, so I'm pretty much betting that this thing's never been dropped off of a forklift or something. We have a couple parts here, looks like some kind of tool, and oh, this might be the dust bag. So let's go ahead and take this styrofoam out of here, if we can get it out. Look at this thing. Holy schmolies. Wow, that is a good looking tool, man. I have to admit. One thing that I noticed on many of the other brands that I looked at is, I think these are called the fences and maybe the table, I guess, I don't know. But these pieces here are machined really nice on this DEWALT, and I really didn't see as high a quality machining in this, on these areas on any of the other machines, really, as the DEWALT had. All right, so this is it, guys. This is the DEWALT DW715 single bevel compound miter saw, 12-inch, of course. One of the reasons why I went this route versus a dual bevel 10-inch is I believe this 12-inch blade allows you to cut a lot more than you'd be able to cut with the 10-inch. And I just don't think that I'm gonna absolutely need the dual bevel scenario anytime soon. So I think that this saw, being a single bevel, is gonna be just fine for me. In case you don't know how to raise the saw handle, back here there's a little pin. You just push down on the saw, pull this pin out, and the saw handle then is able to come right up. Also, to turn it, you're going to want to make sure that this tab is not down like this, because this locks it into place. Make sure the tab is up, and then there's a tab underneath. You press, and you can turn it whichever way you want. Also, I like that this saw comes with a blade. I'm not sure if they all do, but this one did. It is a general purpose blade with 32 teeth. Now that should be just fine for cutting this baseboard that's made out of MDF. What you see back here is the scale for the bevels, and you can see it goes beyond 45 degrees. In order to get that to move, you'd actually loosen this handle back here, and you simply push the machine to the desired angle, and then you just simply tighten this back up nice and tight. So here's the dust bag, and from what I've been able to learn, most of these saws have dust bags, and everyone says they pretty much are useless. So I'm sure this is just kind of like, hey, yeah, we got a dust bag, but I don't expect this to really be catching very much dust. To put the dust bag on, you're really just gonna slide it over that and press it on, and you're good. So that's it, guys. This is the saw. And it looks fantastic, feels fantastic. This thing looks like it'll last me the rest of my life. There's still some things I'm gonna have to learn about this and how to use it, but overall, I'm really impressed with just the general build quality, the types of materials they use, and just how everything looks really nice. I know this was just simply pulling the unit out of the box, but I just wanted to show that in case any of you guys wanted to see exactly what this thing looks like brand new out of the box, because that's what I was looking for when I was searching for them. In terms of price, like I was telling you, I went to Lowe's to pick this up, and I actually used my Lowe's credit card, which gave me another 5% off. So I think my before tax price was around $189 for this thing, which I'm pretty sure is a pretty good deal. I'm really happy with it so far. I've not used it yet, but I'm sure it's a DEWALT. It's gonna work extremely well. All right, guys, you didn't think I was gonna end this video without at least ripping through one board, so let's go ahead and do this. Wow. That sucker was powerful. Here's those cuts with that 32 tooth blade. Very, very nice. Look at that, beautiful. So that'll do it for this video. I'll go ahead and put some links down in the description below this video for this saw. And if you guys like this video, please help me out by hitting the thumbs up and also maybe consider subscribing. All right guys, Jimmy with the General Expert channel here on YouTube signing out.